This is a minute of mindfulness brought to you by One Mind Dharma. You can tune into the body breathing, being with the rise and fall, the filling and emptying of the lungs, making an effort to be with the breath from the beginning of the inhale all the way through the end of the exhale. Resting in this present time experience in the physical body as the body breathes.
And we begin our collective worship with the lighting of a candle. Or what did Jesus say? I'm going to play a tune with some sticks. Good morning, everyone. We're continuing our theme of awe and wonder, and in particular, nature. Nature's been in trouble before. In the Bible, Noah was tasked by helping.
Stories of the Bible. Noah and the flood. This is Noah.
Hey!
Noah was a good man who tried to do the right thing.
Yeah!
But in the time when Noah lived, he was the only man on earth who was doing the right thing. All the other people on earth were doing evil things and hurting each other. This made God very sad. So God said that he was going to send a flood to the earth that would destroy every living thing on earth because he was sorry he ever made them. But God decided to save Noah and his family. God told Noah to build a boat and fill it with 2 of every kind of animal and bird.
Colors, birds, moss, okay, all here?
Noah did just that, and then Noah and his whole family boarded the boat and waited for the flood to come. The rain fell hard for 40 days and 40 nights.
Whoa!
Water covered the whole earth, and the boat floated safely on the surface. Water covered even the highest mountains on earth, but Noah and his family were saved. God remembered Noah and all the animals on the boat. God sent a wind to blow across the earth, and the flood began to go away. After 5 months, the boat came to rest on a mountaintop. A few months later, the other mountains could be seen. 40 days later, Noah opened a window and released a raven. The bird flew back and forth until the flood had dried up. He also sent a dove out to see if it could find dry ground, but the dove couldn't find a place to land because there was still water on the ground. So the dove returned to the boat.
Oh, hello again.
After another 7 days, Noah sent the dove out again. This time, it came back with an olive leaf.
Oh, bingo.
So Noah knew that the floodwaters were almost gone. A week later, he sent the dove out again, and it didn't come back. So many months after the flood began, Noah opened the covering of the boat and saw that the ground was drying. He waited 2 more months, and at last the earth was dry. Then God said to Noah, "Leave the boat, all of you. Release the animals so they can be fruitful and multiply throughout the earth."
Okay.
So Noah, his family, and all the animals finally left the boat.
See ya.
Noah built an altar to the Lord to make a sacrifice to God. God was pleased with Noah's offering and said to himself that he would never again destroy every living thing on earth. God blessed Noah and his sons and promised them that he would never send another flood. He gave them the rainbow in the sky as a sign of this promise to Noah, his family, and all of mankind.
Recently, the pandemic may have made our world a little smaller and we haven't been able to go to places like we would do normally, but nature is right in our backyard.
I have always been a person who likes to spend time with nature.
Facendo lunghe passeggiate solitarie attraverso le colline più alte.
Senderismos en lugares exóticos.
All just to feel mesmerized beneath a brilliant, boundless sky.
To exist in the natural world around me and to marvel at the worlds that exist within it.
But since the pandemic has clipped my wings, I find myself marveling at the nature in my own backyard.
우리 주변에 있는 모든 경이로운 존재는 진실로 감사함을 받지 않는다. And often overlooked for the more spectacular.
The bouncing bunny.
The alligator who peeks out of my green lake.
The ebon fox that greets my early morning departure from home.
The influx of starlings in winter.
Los juguetones loros de color verde y rojo.
Gazze ladre.
And swallows in summer.
Pequeñas flores azules.
Mimose.
Die zarten weißen Blüten des Weißdorns, die im Mai blühen, erinnern an den späten Frühlingsschnee.
Mainly what I notice is the ebb and flow of nature.
The patterns that repeat again and again.
Et comment tout cela continue, malgré le fait que nos vies sont soudainement arrêtées.
I find something comforting in this.
Hope for the future, perhaps?
Sometimes, even the smallest elements of nature can hold the story of an entire universe.
And as we sit quietly, I'm going to read you a quote from the Bible. Finally, children, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. There's wonder and beauty everywhere. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves to look for it, to give ourselves permission to look for it. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves to stay positive and look for the beauty in the world and the good things in the world. I think that's what that passage means, about finding something praiseworthy, something admirable. It's there. It's there for all of us. It's there for all of us to see. Sometimes we just need a gentle reminder. And we can do that for each other. Why wait? We could do that today. Remind each other of how good we are, how wonderful the world is. Let's hear that passage again. Finally, children, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. That's from Philippines 4.8. And whilst we're looking at candle flames, reflect on that passage and allow it to form part of our prayer. And if you'd like this prayer to be your prayer, it's Amen at the end. Dear God, help us to be careful what we think, because what we think often leads to what we become. Amen. Well, that concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, work hard, be kind, look after yourselves, and I'll see you around school. Can you dance like this iguana?